Well, how does it feel to get that first win in the books, first career win?
It's cool. Just excited for the guys and to get the season going in a good way. But yeah, it was all the lead up to it. I'm glad it's over with now and we came out on top. So just awesome night for. I think we showed who we are tonight.
Did you get the ball, the scorecard? What did you keep?
I think I got everything they handed to me. So yeah, I got a cool little gift from the team, which was really special. And yeah, just awesome group of guys, and I'll remember them forever, obviously.
What's it like to see a opening day game end up being this kind of pitcher's duel, at least through the first few minutes?
Yeah, I had a really good feeling it was going to be like that. I mean, I said before that arm they're going to throw is really good, and we had productive at bats when we made outs. There's just a couple at bats we didn't finish the at bat, but we had guys on base, and that's what we got to do. I mean, we ran his pitch count up, got him out of the game. I think if we would have finished a couple at bats, either the fourth or fifth, it changed it a little more, but good sign early on. I was somewhat pleased with how we did with a good arm like that to start off. So just kind of a couple pitches here and there. I think we had a couple walks, and then we made 2 outs on 3 pitches, which I want our guys to swing the bat, but just win those swings, just have to be more productive. But baseball's hard.
What was Mitrovic doing that was keeping your offense down?
He had a really good changeup. Really good changeup. Was mixing it, throwing 2 different fastballs on a 4-seam, and one with a little bit of run or sink, a little bit of an inconsistent shape, which sometimes is difficult, and then mixing in a slider. I mean, his usage was really good. And that's how you got to be. So he's good, man. He's really good. We knew that coming in, and I thought we were prepared. I just didn't think we finished some of that bats, but we were right there.
When you come into the first game of the season, do you have a little bit of a thought in your back of the head that defense could be a little rusty, as it sometimes is early in years?
Yeah, it's that, but it's also that the heart rate you play in game 1. I'm not sure what other games you play with that heart rate at. So it's just getting under control, slowing down, and yeah, I mean, we made some mistakes, but I attribute a lot of those mistakes just to being over amped up, like just part of game 1 for sure, especially in front of a crowd like that.
You guys finally got to their bullpen. Just how pleased were you with the way y'all were able to work the counts and get the walks to get the runs in?
That's who we are. That's who we are, and that's the kind of offense we want. Like, I mean, we had 5 hits tonight. We had 1 big one, but grinding out at bats, whatever you got to do to get on base. And then you get the crowd involved, which helps a ton when we're at home, but just never giving up, playing 1 through 9 and being a relentless offense. And that doesn't always mean you win by 20. It means you win when you need to win, and that's what we do.
How's Gavin doing? Looked like he was a little shaken up.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Yeah.
And Benderup, just what did you like about how he was seeing it tonight?
It's been great. I mean, that's who Blake's been. He showed a little bit last year, and then that's who he's been all fall and all spring, and he's earned it out there. Just telling him to relax and go play, because he is really talented player, and I'm excited to see what he does the rest of the year.
What did you see from Prager tonight, and with your starting pitching this weekend, and I guess all of opening week, were they on specific pitch counts, anything like that?
Yeah, we didn't want Prager to get too high, not too much over 80 was kind of where we're at. I think we wanted to go like 75 to 80 range. I think that's where we ended up. He was good. I mean, I think the thing with Prager, and I think what we'll see and what we expect to see, is he's going to continue to grow throughout the season and keep that trajectory going up. And so I like where he's at, and I think he'll just continue to grow off of that.
Did you like what you saw from Moss when he came in there and kind of got things settled down?
Yeah, he was good. I mean, I think I said earlier in the week it'd be cool if we didn't have to use him this weekend and start him on Tuesday, and then I knew that plan would get messed up somewhere, but he did a really good job, and that's, again, another guy who's been performing, another guy that was knocking on the door of that weekend spot, so he did a fine job in that.
Terrence Keelan really took on that role tonight. How did you feel about his performance?
Great at-bats, good play in the outfield. Trust him up there. Plays with a low heartbeat, especially for a freshman. The moment was not too big for him. You can just tell by how he carries himself. He wasn't sped up at all, which is really good to see, which just shows you later on out the year when you play those big games, you can put him in those big moments, and I thought he did an awesome job.
How recently did he know he was playing tonight?
I think in the last few days.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's important to let guys know when you can let them know. Sometimes that's not always the case, but everyone today knew really early, probably earlier than most games if they're in today, and that was to relax a little. Also, if you had any sort of emotions or feelings about not playing, just told them to check them out the door, be a great teammate, and everyone did that.
For you personally, was there any added stress, nerves, anxiety leading into your managerial debut?
No, I mean, I feel the same about every game. I've never wanted to win any less than I do now, so honestly, it was the same. And maybe it was a little ugly. I just thought we grinded it out, and I don't think I'd want it any other way, especially for our team to start off like, okay, here's a little adversity to kick off the season. We told you it was going to happen. We didn't know when. It could happen game one, and it did. And I was super proud of our guys pulling out the victory.
It seems like every time your face pops up on the scoreboard, let alone like you walking out for the first plate visit, the stands erupted. Have you gotten used to that, or where do you feel like that comes from?
I just think it's a symbol of the team we have and the people we have in our organization. And I just happen to be the leader of it. I'm super proud to be that leader. So I think I always think that's for everyone, right? That's for everyone. And just really grateful to be a part of such an amazing university culture, community. And it's just a place I love, and I think people understand I love it, and our players love it. And I'm just really appreciative of all the support.
You mentioned that adversity, that Elon goes up in the top of the sixth, and y'all immediately respond in the bottom half. Just how big was it to get that immediate response?
That's great. I'm telling you, I'd rather win like that than win big. I mean, I'll take any win. I think in a win like that, you always want to learn in a win rather than learn in a loss. And I think we did that tonight. So it was great. I mean, that's what we preach, and just trusting it. I don't think it's hard, but game one, when you get tested right away with a team, and we want to control the strike zone better than anyone in the country, and it doesn't stop. So it's easy for guys to get outside the plan when things aren't going your way, but I thought we made productive outs early in the game, ran the pitch count up again, and it just happens. And it won't always happen that way, but if you stick with it over time, it will play in your favor, especially when guys get a little more comfortable in the box and start running into heaters, then it really plays.
It was pretty gross, cold and soggy out there. Did you feel like that impacted the game at all in any way?
For sure. I mean, anytime there's weather elements like that, rain, yeah, it definitely impacts the game. It's hard to get a grip on the ball. It's hard to, get a grip on the bat. It definitely changes, but it works for both teams. So, yeah, I mean, we haven't played in anything like that in practice at all. So another positive just to get some sort of little bit of weather adversity, a little bit of experience. And I'm not sure if it helps, but I like to think it does.
So it was the largest opening day crowd in A&M history, 7th largest
Oh, wow.
overall. When that ball 5 chant was going, how much of an impact do you think that had, those 2 straight walks?
It has a huge impact. Our crowd has a huge impact on the game, and I love when that gets going and they get going. And I think maybe it was you, Rich, asked me earlier in the week, or someone else that, how do you think the crowd will play effectively the game? I was like, I can't plan for that. I just hope it does. And our fans always show out, and it's just I don't take it for granted, but I definitely know they're gonna bring it when they have to.
Wyatt Hensler put a lot of really good swings on the ball tonight. What did you like from him?
Wyatt's just an impressive player. Like, he's a really, really good player. We're so lucky to have him here, not only because the kind of dude he is, but just how he plays. And he has productive at-bats, and he's had that throughout his college career. And I think he's gotten better since he's been here. So I think he'll continue to grow throughout the season. And, he's the type of guy we need hit behind LaViolette in our lineup.
When it comes to the relievers you used tonight, what does availability look like for the rest of the weekend?
Yeah, I'm not sure where Weston will be at, but everyone else will be good to go. We expect big things out of Weston, so we'll see. I would doubt it, but possibly Sunday. But obviously, want to try not to use it this early on in the season.
Fresh one available again tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe. I haven't talked to Coach Kelly, and I just came in. But yeah, I mean, we want to win every game, and it's such a hard balance. Win every game, and then you want to play a long season. So keeping guys' health in mind. Yeah, obviously we don't want to have to go there, but we'll see how the cards unfold.